All right. Sorry. Good evening, everyone. Overscaling here, also known as the NES Christian Gamer. Take two of attempt. So blessed to be back with everybody this evening. Like one step forward, 90 steps backwards. So, yeah. Had a few issues. I'm back. But I'm thankful that I am. If you are tuning in for the first time, I welcome you. Feel free to hit that. If you're tuning here at Twitch for the first time, I welcome you. Feel free to hit the. I can't think today. My brain is fried. Follow button. There we go. Yeah, I'm an old man, but I can't think straight today. Okay. If you are tuning in for the first time, here at Twitch, feel free to hit that follow button. You'll get notified when I go live. If you are catching the VOD on either YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter, if you're catching the VOD on YouTube directly, feel free to hit that the subscription button. And if you, to those who hit either the follow button here at Twitch or the sub button over on YouTube, I pray that God blesses you in some way just for hitting that button. So, yeah, getting into the old classics. The games were from back in my day. Back in my day. Yeah, just listen to everybody know. If anybody is wondering why there might be a little bit of extra flickering of light going on in front of me, I apologize. I have a candle lit in here because it is freezing. And I live in Rochester, New Hampshire. I'm not afraid to say it. But, you know, when you live 3 hours from the border of Canada, go figure. Excuse me. Yeah. I don't mind just doing that, yeah. Yeah. Pardon. Yeah, that vapor's, that candle vapor's just going to be there for a moment. Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, back in my younger days, this game was just, I used to dominate this game. And I don't know if my wrist would hold together for me to do it again. But there's another game here on the Atari that to this day I still need to beat myself. I still beat myself over the head because I never record it. And that was Atari 2600 Asteroids. And if my wrist could hold out to go to that big of a gameplay again, it was over 400,000. It was 426,100 points on Asteroids here on the Atari 2600, which is crazy to believe. Excuse me. Oh, there's a lurker in the background. If you are lurking tonight, feel free to say a hi and a low. And by the way, if you're here from Twitch, thank you. Thank you to all of Twitch for being such an awesome platform. I love every one of you guys from Twitch. I mean that wholeheartedly. What? Well, that was surprising. And not the fact I haven't played this game in a while. And I'm at in a 44,000 point first game. Okay. That was crazy. Not the 100,000 point one, but yeah. So 44, 155 is my current best. Which is surprising. I'm not afraid to say that. Oh my God. Use my phone as a notepad here. That and the calculator. I signed out a long time limit. So I'm gonna get multiple games in tonight. Or more depending on how long it takes me. You know, how long, whether I hit it in the hour. Oh, this is gonna tank. Now, because I'm old school in how I keep information. I actually have an index card set up where I've got tracking my high score. That was pathetic. I have an index card right here. Started with the score, so whatever the highest score I've got at the end of this hour. Uh-oh. I didn't want black and white. Thank you. I can't type today. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hyperball. Oh, this is good. Wow. Really? I got the knot on that one. Oof. Good ball. That's what that means at the bottom there. Yeah, in the middle there. Well, the middle. That might be the only way I see the 100,000 point game. This was actually one of the games I used to play back when I was a kid, and dominated, just absolutely dominated when I was a kid. I used to average in this game 6 digits a game, which was nuts. Now it's like, I got lucky that first game, and it's just been downhill ever since. Excuse me. I think the biggest downfall that I felt to the Atari was you really didn't have a way to pause. Now, of course, obviously, the technology was very, very limited. At the time, so. So you had to literally wait. So, standing example, if let's say nature happens to call, and it's like, uh-oh. You're in the middle of a game, and you've got to run out. You literally had to hold it so you get to a point where you could drop the controller and run out. Which in a game, i.e., like this, where you'd rack up, you could be this one, or like I did in Asteroids over 400,000. You're talking several hours. You're sinking into a game. Another free ball. I will take it. Why? That's a help. Oh, that's definitely help. Yep. Wow. Okay. Excuse me half a second. I will be back to continue this. So BRB screen for half a second. Oh my gosh. I'm back. Sorry, everybody. Yeah, when I made that nature call note, you know, it's like something triggering me. It's like, oh. And now it's like, okay, now I have to go. Uh-oh. Alright, go ahead. So I am back. Let's hope this went well. Oh, that's going to be promising. I still have a ball to go. Yeah, back in my younger days, I used to be able to do this score on one ball. But these are the games I loved with. The Atari 2600 was my first console. It is. I can tell you, it's a project to just keep one still running. Whoa! I broke up the nice. Nice to end on the score, ending on 69. Ah. Wow. All right, 64, 874. Not a bad score. Yeah. Yeah. I mentioned it is cold here. In fact, I happened to grab another drink. Yeah, my gosh. Crazy. I'll tell you this much. It is so cold in this living quarters right now. I just cracked open died. And Pepsi's not a sponsor. I happen to have a cube of Pepsi sitting outside. Living quarter door. And it is so cold in here. I didn't have to worry about putting it in the refrigerator. This is gonna be pretty poor. This one here. Tonight I'm looking at an average in the fives. You know, I had a couple of poor games. The elusive 6-digit. Sorry about that. Oh my gosh. I may have forgotten to mention something I just recently added to the stream. And thank you, Stream Interest. I do have a mod. I do have a deacon bot, as I call it, through Streamlabs. So let's keep things under control in here. Oh, nice. Yeah, picked up the relaunch. That is that's one of those things that's a skill shot. To get that in that relaunch section, 48. Excuse me. Oh, almost a half hour in. Well, time flies when you're having fun. But thank you again to everybody who comes out. Thank you for all the lurkers. I know there's not too many people that chit-chat in the chat, but nevertheless, chat is open. Ugh. No, 5-digit run is not nothing I can sneer at. That's probably my worst 5-digit run so far. Brr. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, that was Jim. Sorry, everyone. That's my fault. Oh, this may actually be my worst. Well, yeah. Really? This is actually my worst 5-digit one. Jeez. Just broke 10,000. Yuck. Excuse me. Thank you. Slow bouncer. Oh. I burned a few seconds. I've learned, you tilt when it's doing that slow move against the one side there. Yeah, don't hold down the button to move it because you tilt. You get the error, and then you'll see you'll know you tilted because you'll have a red bar go up against go across your score, and basically it locks the whole game until that ball goes in the pit. Excuse me. Ugh. Wow. There we go. I need 10,000 on the first ball. That's pretty decent. Excuse me. Ugh. Yeah. Also, I do apologize if I, yeah, sound like I'm blowing up. But dealing with the stomach acid issue that I've been trying to get over. Ooh, got lucky. Now that one I got lucky on. For about 3 seconds. Save it. Excuse me. Excuse me again. Jeez. Pardon. Everyone. Yeah, it's stomach acid. And in the relaunch column, which, like I said, that's another lucky right there. Back again in the relaunch. My gosh. Okay, now that's crazy. To do that not once, but twice in the same game. Probably when my health was so messed up, but I'm thankful. But, you know, I was on hiatus for about 6 years, so my streams are very, very, very broken. So, you know. Oh boy. And that ball's gonna do it again. Bop, 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 bop. It's like air pong. From one side to the other. Just about. Yeah, that's one thing that even in my younger days drove me nuts. I was like, you can't hit the ball with the paddle, with the flippers. Well. 37. Yeah, well. Right. Excuse me. Give me half a second here. Just gonna step away from the screen for half a second. Sorry about that. Stomach was not being my friend. So I had to take I had to grab a Tums real quick. So. So that's why I had to just step away for half a second. No, I am back. Okay, well, gonna wait. Okay, that ball had a little too much coffee. Nice. 69. Excuse me. Oh, 5-digit game, so that's good. 10,000's good. But it's the elusive for me. It's that elusive 100,000. Wow. Yeah, 15 minutes. Well, I'm surprised nobody's actually said hi and hello, or if you're tuning in for the first time here at Twitch, feel free to say hi and hello, or but I know a lot of people just like to lurk, and I thank you. Trying to call me out for not getting 100,000, but still, I mean, 64,000 was pretty decent. First time playing this. A lot of twos. I was just thinking, yeah, last score I had at the second ball, 22,225. There's a streamer here on Twitch that he's a drum streamer named 667. 222 is his favorite number. Is one of his favorite numbers. 22. He probably would have been like, I like that. Yeah. I'm starting to get tired. Can I make the pardon. And it's doing the tapping. Yeah, it's still moving and swing better. Oh. Sorry. So the balls be getting a little tired. Well, not lively as they usually are. I was thinking an hour, and you go figure. Go figure that it actually be a little tired, yeah. I used to have a video game site back in the day where I used to literally post all my own scores. I may look into getting that up and running again if I can find the stuff to do it. So I have kind of a finite site that I can actually have my scores at. Anytime I have a score, I can just post it or just update it on the so I can update on the site there. I gotta look for free web hosting. I gotta find some web stuff. Oh, 46 is not bad. Alright, less than 10 minutes. Yeah, I didn't have a luxury of color back in the day. When I first started playing Atari games, it was on an old black and white TV. Of course, weird, funny but weird. I actually do have an old black and white boombox, so I may try to get that set up for nostalgic purposes. And, you know, show people this is how I used to do gaming back in the day. You're the devil. Ugh. And one ball aside, I said, I'm done, I'm out of here. Ugh, come on. Wow. Yep. That was just mean. Uh-oh, did I screw up? I bet I did. Now, hold on. I bet I did. I did. Ah, I hit the selector. I fat fingered. Ugh. I hit the selector. I hate that. This could be my last game. Depending on how long it goes. Well, yeah, I may be getting in one more. Yeah, this is going pretty quick. Okay, I've got to quit while I'm ahead. Alright. Yeah, no new game will start at the end of the last one. Wow. This is getting bad. Oh my gosh, I should get a few more in. The way this has been going. You know, my luck, I'll hit that 1 hour mark and pardon. At the 1 hour mark and be done. Yeah. And it'll be one of my longest play games. Or it could be the elusive 100,000 point one. Extra ball will definitely run it out for this one. As a matter of fact, this is going to be the last one. Because looking at the last few seconds, I did set a 1 hour limit. But, right now I got basically catch lighting in a soda bottle. Yeah, just at the 1 hour mark. So, last ball. That's it. Wow. Best score of the night's this run is wow, 64,874. That happened earlier. Thank you to everybody who came out. God bless you all. Jesus loves you 92. Have an awesome evening. I may look into possibly trying to get a site together so I can get these scores up online. So, yeah. But I'll definitely make sure I'm commenting the score on the scoreboard in the comment section. But yeah, you can tell I'm almost falling asleep here. I love you all. Take care. God bless you all. Just love you too. Have an awesome evening. Invite somebody out. Let's practice what's the glory of God. Game Boy night tomorrow night. NES night on Wednesday. Message night Thursday night. Genesis night Friday. PlayStation night Saturday. And that's it for me. Love it. Like I said, I love you all. God bless you. Jesus loves you 92. Have an awesome evening. God bless. Take care.